Hey there, it's Billy Carmen with the Product News Channel, and as you know, I love solution-based tools. Well, last month at the National Hardware Show, General Tools released the new SEEKER400. This is the DCS400 by General Tools, and it's a borescope, and if you haven't had the opportunity to play with one of these or use one, I gotta tell you, this will quickly become one of your favorite tools. Borescopes traditionally have been very expensive because of the technology, but this year, General Tools released the SEEKER400. It's a digital camera with LED lights on a long 3-foot steel probe that gives you the ability to take that camera and probe into hard to reach, hard to see areas. And I got to tell you, one of the very first things that I did with this when it arrived at our studio, we're constantly having to switch out cables and change devices on our monitors. And the ability to take this probe, bend it around behind a corner, around the back of a television set, and see all of the connectors so that you know where to plug your devices in, it's worth the $299 for that. But let me tell you, if you're an HVAC guy, an electrician, a plumber, or just somebody around the house that needs to get into a hard to see, hard to reach area, the SEEKER400 is the ticket. Again, it's got a great high quality digital video camera mounted at the tip of this probe with 2 LED lights that you can control with the trigger here. That controls the intensity of the light, which is very important, by the way, because if you've got too much light on a subject in video, you're going to wash it out. So you can dim it down or bump it up a little bit. The other great thing about the SEEKER400, you can take the monitor off, stand it up. That gives you the ability now that you can use it remotely, or say you've got one person on one side of a wall, somebody on another side of the wall, and you're both trying to find something. Well, you got one guy fishing around with the probe and the other one watching the monitor, or you can watch the monitor, say you're in a hard to reach area, crawl spaces. Oh my God, how many times have I been in a crawl space, go to do a task, take a part or a component, crawl 25, 30 feet into a crawl space, get down there and find that you've dropped it into an area that you can't see it. This little puppy will do the trick. I gotta tell you, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite tools. I've been using it around our shop and around the studio, and it's a winner. I gotta tell you, the SEEKER400 from General Tools, $299, and for a borescope, I gotta tell you, you cannot beat that price, because again, these things traditionally have been very, very expensive because of the technology, all the way up to $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000. Aircraft mechanics, diesel mechanics, the guys that have to crawl around into areas that are really tight, this is an indispensable tool. Again, the SEEKER400 from General Tools comes in a great hard case with all your cables to connect it to your computer, your television, wherever you want to hook it up to. You can save the video. It's on a compact disc card here. Gives you the ability to save the video and use it for inspection. Say you want to be able to look behind something and email a file to somebody. Endless things you can do with this. Again, one of my favorite new tools. I'm Billy Carmen from the Product News Channel, and until next time, thanks a lot.